This is Everett O'Keefe from jobanalysis.biz. One question that may be asked is, why would I need a job analysis, or in what situations might a job analysis be useful? Well, there are a variety of times where JA would be very helpful. The most obvious is when the parties are in some dispute about the nature of the occupation. The worker may describe it one way and the employer may describe it a completely different way. Now, by the way, oftentimes that difference in description is just that. It's just different because of the way they've described it. They may be thinking the exact same thing about the occupation, but the way it's come out in depositions or in writing may lead one party or the other to think that the occupation is not being described accurately. Oftentimes it may be that one party is simply highlighting the most strenuous portions of the occupation, where another party may be highlighting the easiest portions of the occupation, when really neither description is accurate. One would lead the doctor or another party to think the occupation is heavier than it really is, and the other one leads the people to believe that it's lighter than it is. And the truth, as is often the case, is somewhere in between. Another time a job analysis is needed is when the parties are in a dispute regarding classification, regarding occupation code and such for rating purposes. And sometimes having a neutral evaluator look at the occupation can make that very helpful. Other times it's necessary is when we're looking at AOE, COE purposes, and the doctor wants a detailed description or analysis of the occupation to determine if the injury could have arisen out of that occupation. Yet another reason may be return to work purposes, where the parties want to make sure that the occupation is appropriate to the worker for their return. This is also the case when we're looking at modified or alternative work, where a doctor may spell out some work restrictions, but perhaps they're not spelled out to the point that the parties feel comfortable returning that worker to work. In these cases, sometimes a job analysis is very useful by developing it and getting it to the doctor and having the doctor sign off on that specific occupation. There are other uses for job analyses as well, and you can find more information at jobanalysis.biz. That's www.jobanalysis.biz. Thank you.